Hello everyone. This is my second class that I'm teaching online live, and I did my first class on the top 10 essential oils that are typically recommended, and then this one I'm going to be doing on my top 10, my top favorite oils. So I'm sure you know who I am. My name's Shelly with Live Purposely Natural. I've been with doTERRA for 3 years now, and it has been life-changing if you've seen any of my content. It is the most pure and potent essential oil company in the entire world. And I have just seen dramatic changes with myself, as well as with so many people that I get texts and messages from daily. So I just wanted to share my top 10 favorite and why I love them and how I use them. So I'm just going to jump right in. And if you don't know, I'm 19 weeks pregnant. We just found out I'm having a girl, so sometimes I get a little out of breath just from being pregnant. But so my number one top favorite is Balance. Balance is amazing. This is what has gotten me through really tough times. This helped me with my PTSD. This is what got me hooked to this company, to see how powerful this oil is and what it can do. So you can add, this one you can only use topically or in a diffuser. You cannot take this one internally, and you will notice it does not have the supplement facts on the bottle. If it has supplement facts, then you can take it internally. But you can always message me with questions. So I'm using a little cheat sheet here so I don't forget to mention anything. But you can add a couple drops to the bottom of your feet, which helps with fear and just grounding, because this is the grounding blend. You can put a couple drops over your heart. What I do, I use this oil every single day. It does have fractionated coconut oil in it, so you do not need to dilute it. I will just put a couple drops on my fingertips like that. Rub it on my chest, put a little bit on my wrists. I use this oil all the time. It is very earthy. It has spruce in it, blue tansy, blue chamomile, frankincense. To me, it's just very woodsy smelling. It's really helpful for anxiousness and restlessness. And you can also help it to calm down your kids, to wind them down at night. Would be a good one to diffuse. So it helps your whole body relax. It helps just ease those anxious feelings. Like I said, this has helped me so much with my anxiety. I use it every single day. I always have one of these in stock. So this is my top favorite oil, Balance. My second favorite, well, I'm not really saying these in any order, but these are 3 that I use every day without fail. The second one is Copaiba. So Copaiba is, it helps the cardiovascular, immune, and digestive and respiratory systems. It's an antioxidant, and it helps to calm and soothe your nervous system. So I use this for anxiety support. I take it, excuse me. Mom life. I use it to help with my anxiety daily, like I said, and it really can help with your skin as well. So I put it in my DIY face moisturizer. Like I said, you could take this internally, you could take it topically, or you can diffuse it. It's very earthy smelling, extremely earthy smelling. Copaiba actually is really good for pain as well, since it works with the nervous system. Like I said, this has been my ride or die for anxiety, emotions, mood swings, all that. So Copaiba is actually more concentrated than CBD. It has more of the properties that work with the receptor cells. So this is more cost effective, and in my opinion, can benefit you extremely well. And then the third one that I use daily is frankincense. And frankincense is the king of oils. It helps with so many different things. I take this one internally every single day as well, just for mood support. It also helps with your immune response. It helps with skin. People use it for wrinkles or any skin irritations. It's a good one just to have on hand if you're not sure what to use frankincense. It's just so many uses: immune system, nervous system, scar tissue, anti-inflammatory. So like I said, I take this one internally every single day. My Balance, Copaiba, and frankincense are 3 that I use every single day without fail. And if I stop using them, I will notice a difference in my mood and my aches and pains and all that. So these are like my top 3 ride or die that I will never be without. So those are 3 out of the 10. Let's see, my 4th one is On Guard. So On Guard, as you all know, is the protective blend. It is so good for the immune system. It's antibacterial, antiviral, and antifungal. You could take this topically, internally, and use it aromatically. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this one? So I use this in all my cleaners. I use it in a roller ball every single night before I go to sleep on the bottom of my feet. I diffuse it often during times of the year, and it helps to purify the air, cleanse the air. I use it to clean my daughter's toys, to clean her bathtub. You could add it to your toothpaste. I use the On Guard toothpaste, but you could also add this to your toothpaste. It's very uplifting and purifying. It's a blend, and it has cinnamon, clove, orange. What else am I missing? Eucalyptus, rosemary. So this is just a really, really, really amazing oil that I think everyone should have in their home because of the protective properties. This is like what I use for my immune system, and it's what's kept me incredibly healthy over the past 3 years, except during pregnancy. My body is not multitasking and can't grow a baby and fight off illness at the same time. So On Guard is what has kept me healthy in a regular state. But I do use it when I'm pregnant. I use it on my daughter. This is just an amazing oil to have on hand, and it's just awesome. The next one I want to share is lemon. Lemon is, you've probably all heard of it. You probably have used it. You've probably smelled some essential oil of lemon. But I use this in my water daily to help do a gentle detox. I also use this if you have any sticky residue, like a sticker that peeled off. It's really good for that. It's very just detoxifying in a gentle way. So I can use it while pregnant, and it will still do a gentle detox, nothing extreme to where it'll affect the baby. Like I said, you can do it topically, internally, and aromatically. Lemon, you could use it in your kitchen. You could use it in your cleaners as well. It's a very good disinfectant. And again, I want to reemphasize the reason doTERRAs are the most pure and potent is because how they're grown, how they're where they're grown, how they're harvested, and how they're distilled. And you can buy lemon from a store or Amazon or whatever, but what you're getting is lemon, a little bit of lemon with alcohol or coconut oil or something else that dilutes it, so you're not really getting the full benefit. So you may try some of the things that I've mentioned to use any of these for, and you might think they're not working, essential oils don't work. That's not the case. It's just you're not using a good quality essential oil. So I will preach that over and over and over again, and there's research to back me up. But lemon is just an amazing one to keep in your house. It also is good for decongestant, like breaking down the mucus, which is why it's in the allergy trio: lemon, lavender, and peppermint. And it's just awesome. And then while we're talking about the trio, let's talk about lavender. So lavender is a Swiss Army knife of oils. I love lavender so much. So many people have used lavender, and like I said, like when I was talking about the lemon, if you've diffused it and you're like, this isn't calming me down, what the heck, aromatherapy doesn't work. It's because you're not using a pure essential oil. It's not pure, it's not potent, you're not getting the benefit, it's not working with the limbic system. So lavender you can use for burns. I've burnt my finger on the straightening iron, and I use it for that. You can use it as an antihistamine. When I get allergies, I put it on my sinuses here to help with your body's natural antihistamine response. Obviously, for calming, relaxation, you can add it to your bath. You can put it on the bottom of your feet. It's safe for the kids. I use it for my daughter to calm her down. I'm trying to think of other things. You can put it on as a sheet spray to freshen up your sheets, on your dryer balls. The options are endless. Lavender you can take internally, use it topically or aromatically. So it's really awesome, and this is one you should always have on hand also. Okay, we've got a couple more to go here. So this is, here, I'll save that one for last. Breathe, I've talked about so many times. This is the respiratory blend. It helps to keep your airways clear. It helps to, let's see, what am I forgetting? Helps decrease, the lavender. Yeah, the lavender is very good for teething as well. I had made a roller ball for teething with lavender and clove and frankincense, I believe, that I used on my daughter. Thank you for that tip, Stephanie. So breathe. It helps with your respiratory, calms your senses, helps with seasonal threats, promotes clear airways. I use this. Sometimes it helps me with anxiety, which is kind of a weird use for it. But when you feel like you've got that elephant on your chest and you can't breathe, I apply the roller ball to my chest, and it just kind of opens it up. It makes me feel like I can get a deep breath, and it's very energizing. This one you cannot take internally, just topically or aromatically. It is a blend as well. It's very good just for opening up those airways. If you snore at night, you can apply it to the bottom of your feet. Any type of sinus congestion, I use this for. It has laurel leaf, eucalyptus, peppermint, melaleuca, lemon, cardamom. I don't know how to pronounce these last two. Ravenstera. Anyway, breathe is amazing. Like I said, these are my top 10 that I cannot live without. I have so many more, but these are just awesome. Okay, next we'll talk about turmeric, which is kind of an unpopular one, but it is in my top 10 because I use it every day for my joints. Being pregnant, my hips are hurting, everything's hurting. So I use this topically and internally every day. You can also diffuse it, but it's not a typical scent that people would want to smell. Turmeric is just amazing for the joints. We just released, I can't think of the word, Stephanie, if you can remind me, but that, the things, the capsules are called double encapsulated, is that what they're called? They're extremely good for joint pain and support. They're a capsule that you could take instead of taking the oil, but this is good for topical use. So it's kind of a weird one, but I love it. Last one, or second to last, Slim and Sassy, which is amazing. Slim and Sassy is so beneficial. I didn't get started on this one until last summer when I started my weight loss journey, and it helped me lose weight. I use the oil and the shake. It helps to decrease your appetite, curb your curb your carb cravings, encourages you to drink more if you add this to your water, if you like the flavor of it. My cousin does. It lifts your mood. It can help calm your stomach. And like I said, it helps you to eat less because of the properties of the oils. It's a blend. It has grapefruit, lemon, peppermint, ginger, and cinnamon. So it's, like I said, very calming to the stomach. It helps keep your metabolism on point. There also are different products of this, so you don't have to take the oil internally, but I do, and it's amazing. So, like I said, my cousin has lost a lot of weight, and I know several other people who have lost a lot of weight from it. I lost 30 pounds using it, so it's really beneficial. So that's one of my other favorite top 10. Last but not least is the new Calming Blend Adaptive. Calming, this is the new system that we came out with in September. There's a rollerball, an oil, and the capsules. I take the capsules daily. This one I love diffusing at nighttime. It's extremely calming. They did a huge study on this and how it helps with nerves and anxiety and all that. So this particular oil is just topical and aromatic. You cannot ingest this one, but you can do the capsules. This line has become one of my favorite additions for my mood. Like I said, I do the balanced copaiba and frankincense every day, but I've been adding this on when days I'm especially irritable. And it's just a really yummy smell. Anyone who has any stress in their life, which is like everyone, could benefit from this. And it's really good. So the ones I talked about taking internally, the only reason I take oils internally is because they're from doTERRA. They're certified pure therapeutic grade oils. 99% of the oils on the market are not certified pure therapeutic grade, and I would not recommend ingesting those, but since these are, that is the reason you can. And application is super important too. You want to make sure you're not applying one that is a hot oil. You want to dilute properly, especially with little ones. And diffusing is pretty straightforward. So those are my top 10 favorite oils. If you have a favorite or a couple favorites, drop them in the comments. And let me know if you have any questions. I like just putting out free education so people can see what options they have. And all of these products, most of them, come in different forms, such as roller balls, capsules, lozenges, toothpaste, things like that. So it's not just the oil you have to have. There's different options that you can have in your home and still get the benefit of the oil and things like that. So let me know if you have any questions. I love sharing this information with you guys. It's just great to have this platform where I can share it, get the education out, because I think anyone can benefit from an oil. No matter what it is, because we all have stress in our life. We all need to reduce our toxins. So if we do a little bit at a time, it won't seem as overwhelming. So let me know if you have any questions. And I think that's it. So leave a comment of your favorite oil and share, #replay, and have a good night. Live purposely natural.